Hi there, I'm Kevin Reid, and this is the third in our series of videos on building and growing a wealth management and financial services arm to your accounting practice. Now, Stephen Tucker is providing some advice on new ideas to grow your FS arm. Stephen, our first video has covered the why and how you should and can build a wealth management stroke financial services arm. What's going on in the market that accountants should consider or perhaps leverage to improve their arm?
I think probably over the last decade, if you want to go that far back, we have seen a stepping up, significant stepping up in the professionalism of the IFA community. So the sales-driven approach has shifted dramatically to a service-driven approach, which has additionally significantly increased the take-up of online solutions and custody solutions. So the emergence of the wrap platforms as opposed to the life office solutions has been a big mover. Simultaneously, and growing at quite a pace, we have online investment. And the big behemoth down in Bristol, of course, is Hargreaves Lansdown and others. But of course, whilst they provide access at relatively low prices, I say relatively low prices for investors, they do not provide any advice. And the big question that I think that accountants should be asking their clients is whether or not the client thinks they've got enough. And the big issue usually is, I want to retire, I don't want to do this job all my life. Have I got enough? Now the accountant can say, well, your business might be worth X, but what about your pension pot? And if your pension pot plus the business plus your let property portfolio, whatever else you've got in your portfolio of savings, do we sit down and do an audit to say to the client, you've got enough, or you're on track to have enough later at the appropriate time? Now, I think that's a big question that clients ask. And if they don't physically ask it, I think we should prompt them to ask it because it's material. And so that is a massive help to clients if we can answer that. And that fundamentally is what the IFA community do. They ask that question and then say to the client, and I can guide you to that point that you want to reach, given certain risk parameters. And for me, I think that's value add. I think that's real service add. It's not simply compliance. There is some compliance in it. It's not simply form filling, but it is actually providing the clients with the certainty within parameters that they are seeking. So I think if an accountant can do that through a wealth management solution, either that they own or they partner with or they outsource, I think that's a huge value add to maybe the physical pound, shilling and pence goodwill value of the accountancy balance sheet, or just to the client's soft feel.
Well, Stephen, as you know, we urge accountants to communicate more often and provide more value to their client base. So it's good to hear that kind of mirrors that and follows that path. So thank you very much for your final advice in our series of 3 videos. If you'd like to speak to Stephen or our other experts at Foulger Underwood to help you build and improve your practice, please get in touch with us. As ever, there are contact details in and around this video. Stephen, thank you.